It's a jam-packed Saturday night at the club. The stages are packed. Every girl is at maximum capacity. In other words, it's got to be the 1st or the 15th because those are the usual paydays for especially the military. So every girl was working that night. And the place was wall-to-wall customers. So it was a great lucrative night. I'm on the tip stage, which is one of the smaller stages, not the main stage in the center of the club, but I'm on the little tip stage and I'm working my body, working my moves, and I'll never forget the song. It was California Love. Dun 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 dun. Who sings that? They sang that in the Super Bowl. Anyway, total 90s hip hop. Maybe Tupac. Maybe that's who it was. But anyway, so that's the song I'm dancing to and I'm grooving to it. I'm completely without clothes. It was that portion of the set, that portion of the routine. And I am bending over, taking a tip. And I can see upside down through my legs who's checking me out, because that's, if they're on the tip stage and they're checking me out, I'm going to dance to them next. In other words, if you're interested and I'm doing what I'm doing and you're sitting next to the person that's tipping me, I'm going to dance for you next. That's how we size you up. We want to just get all the tips that we can. But who is it? Somebody in the family. Not blood related, but gosh, how do I go into this with the cliff notes so it's not super long? My stepdad has been my stepdad since I was 4 years old. He came with 3 children. Didn't live with us, but I grew up playing with them on the weekends and stuff like that. One of those children, we'll just call her Jan, married, we'll just call him Ron. So this is way back in the 70s. I was still a kid. I was born in 68. So it was probably like 10 when they got married. So this person has been in my life, the married person of my stepsister, since I was a kid. And now all of a sudden, I'm totally naked, bent over, and he's looking at me, I'm looking at him, and I completely froze. I grabbed my sarong, my cover-up, ran off the stage, and I just didn't know what to do. So like anybody, I, kind of gave myself a minute and left the dressing room hoping that he was gone from the club. But no, he was there. He was right there waiting for me at the dressing room door. Now, it's important to know that this dude is married to my stepsister. They're very, very religious. Very religious. So the news of him being at a all-nude exotic gentleman's club in Waikiki would not go over well with his wife, my stepsister. So I think that's why he waited outside the door, because he wanted to negotiate a little agreement with me. And the agreement was, I won't tell if you don't tell. So what did I have to be ashamed about it? I mean, I was there just making my living, but he was right. My family didn't know at the time, and I certainly wasn't going to rat him out, but it was so uncomfortable. The next time I saw him, the only time I've ever seen him after that one incident was on Thanksgiving dinners. You can imagine how those went. Creepy. They were creepy. We never talked about it, but I could just see in his eyes. It's the plight of an exotic dancer showing her hoo-ha in public. Sometimes, especially in a small town, somebody's gonna see it that knows you since you were a kid. What are you gonna do? And that's the story time for today. Hey, if you're digging this content, please like, follow, drop a comment, and I will do the same. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.